Welcome to my channel Queen News Daily. Dear viewers, watch my full video, you will benefit a lot and your knowledge will increase. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Today we embark on a deep dive into one of the most intriguing US coins that many overlook, the 1971 D 5-cent piece, the 1971 D Jefferson Nickel, perhaps unassuming at first glance, but potentially hiding value for the eagle-eyed collector. Let us begin with the cold, hard facts about this coin. The 1971 D Jefferson Nickel was struck in Denver, with a mintage of over 316 million coins, to be exact, approximately 316,144,800. Its composition is the standard clad alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 5.0 grams and its diameter is 21.2 millimeters. Its edge is plain, and the portrait is of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with his home, Monticello, on the reverse, just as collectors of the Jefferson series expect. Given how many were minted, one might assume that a 1971 D nickel is just common pocket change, and for many coins in average circulated condition, that is absolutely the truth. In typical circulated condition, many 1971 D coins are worth only their face value or a few cents. Their market value might not exceed 5 cents to a few dollars. But here is where the story becomes far more interesting. Under the right conditions, when well preserved, properly diagnosed, or possessing certain varieties or errors, the 1971 D nickel can be far more valuable than most imagine. Why is that the case? First, condition and strike quality matter enormously. A 1971 D nickel in high mint state, uncirculated, with minimal contact marks and strong original strike, can fetch significantly more, sometimes many dollars above face value. Second, there are recognized varieties and minted die details that assert numismatic interest, though the very rarest 1971 nickels tend to come from the proof line, e.g. 1971 S, or from error sets, which collectors prize far more than standard circulation-struck nickels. For the standard 1971 D Jefferson nickel you hold in hand, what should you do to assess whether it might have more than meets the eye? Step 1. Examine the coin under good light or a magnifying loupe. Check for strong detail, crispness in Jefferson's portrait, sharpness in the Monticello building on the reverse. If the features remain sharp, minimal wear on the high points, minimal scratches or contact marks, that is a good sign of high condition. Step 2. Verify weight and diameter. It should weigh about 5 grams and be about 21.2 millimeters across, matching standard specifications for the 1971 D Jefferson nickel. Step 3. Study the coin's strike quality and surface. Are there heavy marks, smoothing, bag marks, or pitting? The cleaner the surfaces, the better. High-grade pieces demand extra care and preservation to hold value. Now, a fair and honest caveat: 1971 D nickels, even in uncirculated condition, rarely sell for breathtaking sums. Many remain modestly valued. But there is historical evidence that some rare or special 1971 nickels, particularly varieties with full steps, strong strikes, or unusual die work, have fetched far more than average. According to one auction record, a 1971 D regular strike, when graded MS67 with full steps, once sold for $863. On the same breath, standard uncirculated but lower grade 1971 D coins often fall in the modest range. But here is where it becomes vital. If you are serious about coin hunting and selling for top dollar, grading is not optional, it is essential. Without a credible third-party grading and encapsulation from a trusted service, such as the major grading companies used by collectors, selling a coin for premium value is far harder. The difference between a raw ungraded coin and a slabbed, certified mint state coin can be hundreds of dollars in realized value. So what should you look for if you want to hunt 1971 nickels for potential treasure? First, sort by condition. Anything that looks crisp and almost unused deserves closer inspection. Then, examine for anomalies, unexpected wear patterns, unusual mint mark placement, die variety differences, or anomalies in detail, even subtle ones. If a coin shows promise, consider having it professionally graded and encapsulated. That alone can elevate collector interest and sale potential by a large margin. Now, you may have heard whispers of legendary prices, and yes, in the broader 1971 nickel series, there are error types and rare varieties that have drawn serious collector demand. For example, the famous No S proof variety from 1971, a coin struck in 1971 without the S mint mark it was supposed to have, is considered one of the holy grails among Jefferson Nickel collectors. Some of those rare 1971 No S nickels have reportedly sold for between $1,000 and $1,500 depending on condition. Though these error/proof variety coins are not the same as the standard 1971 D circulation strike nickel, they demonstrate how explosive value can become when rarity, demand, and condition align. Therefore, dear collectors and coin hunters, do not dismiss your spare change lightly. If you are holding 1971 D nickels, treat them with respect, examine them, evaluate them, and perhaps preserve them carefully. Because even if many are common, there may be the occasional gem hiding among the millions minted. If you ever decide to turn a find into cash, here is the real-world path. Use the major U.S. coin marketplaces, auction houses like Heritage Auctions, reputable numismatic dealers, or online platforms trusted by collectors. But make sure any high-value coin is professionally graded, slabbed, and photographed. Buyers paying serious money want guarantees and proof of condition. Today on Coins News Daily, we begin with a mystery that has stunned collectors across the United States, a mystery hidden in plain sight inside an ordinary pocket-changed nickel from the year 1979, a Jefferson 5-cent coin that looks common but holds a secret that only a few collectors truly understand, and tonight we are revealing that secret in full detail. This is the story of the United States of America Jefferson 5-cent from 1979, a coin that most people spend without thinking, yet specific varieties and rare errors of this issue have reached unbelievable prices in auctions, turning an everyday nickel into a powerful treasure for anyone who knows what to look for. Let us begin with the foundation, the truth behind the coin itself, because understanding the history of the Jefferson nickel is the first step toward discovering why some 1979 nickels carry extreme collector value, even though the year is not widely known as a rare date. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and by 1979 the United States Mint was producing millions of these coins across the nation, which means most of them are extremely common. But when a coin is common, the rare exceptions become even more valuable, and that is exactly what happens with select 1979 Jefferson nickels. The standard specifications for the 1979 Jefferson 5-cent coin include a weight of 5 grams, a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. So when viewers inspect their coin rolls or pocket change, the very first step is to confirm that these details match and to learn how to spot anything unusual that may create additional value. Now let us reveal why some of these 1979 nickels are worth extreme money, because a combination of rare die varieties, dramatic minting errors, and perfect condition strikes can elevate this coin far above its face value, creating opportunities that many collectors overlook. First, one of the most desirable categories is the major mint error class, which includes off-center strikes, broad strikes, double strikes, and dramatic die breaks. And the most dramatic error examples from 1979 have sold in real verified auctions for hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases even more, depending on visual impact and preservation. A collectible 1979 nickel becomes even more desirable when it displays strong steps on Monticello on the reverse side, known to collectors as full steps, because full steps indicate a powerful, clean strike with minimal die wear, and high-grade full steps coins have been purchased by serious collectors for strong premiums. Now let us talk about real market results. Because you deserve verified facts, not myths, and the truth is that certified high-grade. Examples of the 1979 Jefferson Nickel, especially those with full steps, have sold for more than $1,000 in major auction environments, including heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers, and select error pieces have exceeded that range depending on rarity and visual drama. The highest verified price for a top-graded 1979 Jefferson Nickel has reached more than $2,000 when sold through a professional auction house, and this proves that condition and rarity can transform an ordinary date into a valuable collectible. For extreme cases, such as an extraordinary mint error or a flawless full-step strike at the highest grading tier, experts estimate that the most dramatic example could potentially reach a value of $5,000 or more, especially in a bidding war between advanced collectors who are seeking perfection. Error-based coins can also carry impressive premiums, with common errors bringing between $20 and $100, major errors reaching several $100s, and extremely dramatic pieces possibly reaching $1,000 or more depending on grading and demand. Grading is extremely important, and I encourage every viewer to understand that professional grading from companies such as PCGS and NGC can drastically increase the final value of a rare coin, because buyers trust certified grades. And auction houses can push prices higher when a coin carries official authentication. If you wish to sell a discovered treasure, real United States-based marketplaces include eBay, Great Collections, Heritage Auctions, and Stack's Bowers, and these platforms provide the safest and most reliable opportunities for American coin collectors to participate in competitive bidding and secure strong returns for valuable finds. When you search for 1979 nickels in your collection, look for full steps, sharp detail on Jefferson's portrait, dramatic errors, unusually high luster, and any variety that seems out of the ordinary, because those details may be the key to unlocking significant collector value. Every viewer has the chance to uncover a hidden treasure, because rare coins do not only come from old estates or special sales, they appear in pocket change every single day, and your next coin roll hunt could be the one that reveals a valuable 1979 Jefferson Nickel. The 1991 Jefferson Nickel is a coin many people believe to be common, but experienced collectors know that rare varieties, unexpected minting mistakes, and high-grade examples of this coin can bring in serious money on the open market. What appears to be a simple 5-cent coin can sometimes transform into a valuable numismatic treasure. And that is exactly why coin hunters everywhere continue to check every nickel carefully. Let us begin with the foundation of this coin, because every valuable discovery starts with proper knowledge. The 1991 Jefferson Nickel was minted in Philadelphia, and like all Jefferson Nickels of this era, it carries a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. It is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin its classic silver-gray appearance. Now here is where things become exciting. Because certain 1991 nickels were struck with errors, die varieties, and strike issues that dramatically increase their worth. One of the most desirable discoveries is the full steps designation seen on the reverse side at Monticello, where perfectly sharp and complete steps show a strong and high-quality strike. Only a tiny fraction of surviving 1991 nickels display full, uninterrupted steps, and these examples are enormously valuable in high grades. Collectors also watch closely for misaligned dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and double die varieties on both the obverse and reverse of this coin. The doubling can appear on the word Liberty, on the date 1991, or on the inscriptions United States of America and 5 cents, and any strong doubling dramatically boosts collector interest and market value. But why does this coin become so valuable in certain grades and conditions? The answer is simple and powerful. Because demand from nickel specialists continues to grow while high-grade examples remain extremely difficult to find. When you combine scarcity, collector demand, and historical interest, you create the perfect recipe for a valuable coin that grows stronger with time. It is important for every viewer to understand that grading plays a massive role in determining what your 1991 P nickel is worth. A coin graded mint state 65 or higher becomes significantly more desirable, and mint state 67 examples with full steps can reach impressive prices at auction. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC provide certification, authentication, and confidence for both sellers and buyers, making high-dollar sales much easier. Now let us talk about real verified auction results so you know the truth behind the market. A top-quality 1991 P Jefferson nickel with strong detail and full steps has sold for more than $1,500 in English words, proving the power of exceptional condition in a modern-era coin. Another high-grade non-full steps example has reached more than $400, showing that even clean, sharp mint state strikes hold solid value. Error examples create even more excitement, and depending on the severity of the mistake, some 1991 P error nickels can range from $50 all the way up to several $100s in English words. A dramatic off-center strike or a bold double die variety could even reach $1,000 in the right auction if collectors are competing strongly. For the most extreme and nearly impossible top-grade example, a theoretical mint state 68 full steps 1991 P nickel could bring an estimated high price of $3,000 to $5,000 in English words if such a coin ever surfaces, because the rarity would be breathtaking. If you want to sell your discovery, there are real and trusted places to do so. Collectors regularly purchase these coins on eBay, Etsy, whatnot, and specialized numismatic marketplaces. Major auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections remain the strongest places for serious high-grade and error coin sales, especially when a coin has been professionally graded. So here is what you must look for whenever you examine a 1991 P Jefferson nickel in your collection. Look for perfect steps on Monticello, sharp rims, brilliant luster, a clean strike across Jefferson's portrait, and any unusual doubling, cracks, or misaligned features. These details can transform a 5-cent coin into a coin worth real American dollars and real collector admiration. The truth is simple but powerful. Rare varieties exist, high-grade strikes are hard to find, and strong demand continues to rise for Jefferson nickels from the 1990s. Your next valuable discovery may be waiting inside a handful of pocket change, and that is what makes coin hunting exciting every single day. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1991 P Jefferson nickel, make sure you like this video, comment with your own discoveries, share this with other collectors, and subscribe to Coins News Daily so you never miss a new coin hunt adventure. Your next treasure could be one coin away.